And welcome to episode 8 of the Just Call It podcast. Here with a very, very awesome special guest, dear to my heart, and also a very funny individual. I have my cousin here, my big cousin. He's here today joining us on a special podcast talking about a little bit of things that he wants to bring to the table, speak a little bit of his mind, and his name is Armon Hamzehloo. Armon, thank you for being here tonight.
Thanks for having me, dude. It's great to have a good night. Had a nice dinner in Jack London Square, celebrate my girlfriend's birthday.
Fuck yeah, man.
It was really nice, dude.
Yeah. What'd you eat?
What'd I get? I had the shrimp with the jambalaya rice on it.
The jambalaya rice?
Yeah, with the asparagus and carrots. The mixed seafood thing. It's pretty good. Got served by Justin Bieber.
How was our waiter today? He was really
good.
chummy. He was really chummy with you.
Yeah, a little chummy. Felt like a roast session, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was really nice.
If you guys don't know, I look like Fidel Castro today.
Yeah, today we dubbed our well, it's unfortunate because my really awesome cousin Armon, who always typically looks really cool, today decided to wear a fatigue shirt to dinner today at a really nice restaurant. And literally looked like a pajama top. And we literally, because of his beard and how his hair looks, we dubbed him Fidel Castro. So
yeah, if you guys can't see me, I'm wearing a camo long sleeve. I could definitely see how it could look like a top half of a pajama pair, like a little pajama camo pants.
Yeah, man, I'm looking for the other bottoms right there, man, to complete this jumpsuit. You look like you're about to storm Cuban Beach.
I look like I'm in Havana.
Kill Batista.
I'm in Havana right now, smoking cigars.
You just proclaim you just slayed Batista right now.
Yeah, I say Batista gained independence for my nation.
Hell yeah, man. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
We are drinking Shop Top, not a sponsor. It's really fucking delicious. Belgian white beer.
It's interesting.
It goes good with the night. It was pretty cool, man. We went to Jack London Square, fucking just chilling, walking around. It's just nice to be out of this COVID shit, man, and to be able to have a nice dinner, sit down dinner inside a place.
Yeah, it's been a weird time. I think that's probably my first time eating in a restaurant, not outside a restaurant. Eating inside with a waiter, it's kind of different, you know. It's like it's like trying to.
With the no mask, you know, at the table. You know?
I love the little rules they have. Like, I can't put pepper on your salad or on your freaking
with the big
pasta.
With the big.
Yeah, like he's already talking to us so close, pouring champagne in my in front of me,
touching my cups,
like calling me Fidel Castro to my face.
Yeah, laughing at you.
But I can't put pepper on your salad because COVID. Like, come on now. Like, I don't get these rules with COVID. Where I get the rules. I get the rules 100%. And it's a very deadly virus, but some of the rules is conflicts.
I think I agree with you because I feel like if you're in a room long enough with somebody, and even with the mask on, you're just eventually going to be breathing whatever it is that they're breathing in. And eventually, if you're sitting at a restaurant like that,
What's pepper gonna do? That you're gonna put pepper on my thing? Like, I can't get. I don't know.
Maybe there's a lot because of the way the pepper is, because the way it sits on the surface.
Yeah, you have to stand over your shoulder.
Well, no, how the people rest the pepper thing? It just sits on the surface of a table.
Oh.
And maybe when they start, cracking it, it starts.
It just sits on their kitchen thing and this.
You just get a little bit of that COVID dust, on that little linguine.
Gotta take every precaution. On the linguine clams. Gotta take every precaution.
Yeah, because he's gonna get you that COVID surface right on top, man.
There's a lot of weird rules with it. Like you could go to a store or a grocery store, go to Costco, and everyone's just on your freaking ass. Like,
no 6 feet rules.
No 6 feet rule. People have their mask.
What's up with that 6 feet rule, though? I mean, I kind of feel like that's kind of like this whole 6 feet rule is kind of like no one really even cares anymore about that. I mean, how many people do we walk past every single day that's not even 6 feet apart? And it's like, how do you even avoid that? How do we try to continue this crap of this COVID thing? I mean, I enjoyed my dinner today, and I walked past tons of people today, so close, basically almost rubbed shoulders with people.
I mean, we've never seen anything like this, and it's like, I heard in Africa, some countries in Africa, the infection rate is so low. Mm-hmm. And that's, I'm like, how are they so low? They're, not even everyone's wearing masks. But since, they had malaria and stuff, their infrastructure is kind of set up where they could be 6 feet apart and more set up for a viral infection like that. Same thing with places in Asia. I feel like buildings here, they don't...
You're just too confined.
It's just, yeah.
You're just too smacked up about right next to everybody, about to get that booty graze or something like that,
It's hard to stay 6 feet away from people. Some people just don't care.
No, you're gonna rub shoulders with people regardless.
Yeah, I'm a big guy. I rub a lot of shoulders with a lot of people. So.
Exactly, man. I mean, you like a refrigerator. You built like a refrigerator.
A refrigerator?
You built like the width of a door.
It's better than an ice maker. That's what people used to call me.
Ice maker?
An ice maker, yeah.
What do you call your ice maker machine?
Yeah, basically like a big ass. Just...
What the fuck does the ice maker machine look
like? You never go to a hotel and you get the ice. Oh,
yeah.
An ice maker, dude.
Dang, that's a fucked up nickname right there.
Ice maker.
They called you the ice maker. Damn.
You able to get the pick and you just stab it with that?
Damn. They called some fucked up. What was another nickname they gave you before?
Dude, I get a bunch of nicknames. I used to be called a spider.
That was a football name they gave you?
Yeah. Because my ass was so big and fat. So when I went on a 3-point stance, I just looked like a big ass fucking black fucking spider, dude. With a big ass butt on the back.
Dude, I'm having the hiccups because of that, man. Oh my god. Dude,
what's the nicknames you got?
Oh man, dude. I got chicken legs a lot.
Chicken legs?
Chicken legs, bro.
Who called you that?
Dude, just as a kid, when you go outside and you try to be put on them PE shorts they give you, where we lived in Daly City. I mean, I know a lot of people that go to California. They said the weather's great. It's not cold or anything, but
it's cold.
For people who live in California all day, they live near San Francisco, and you go do some PE as a kid at 9 a.m. with some shorts on. Oh dang, that shit's cold.
People think we all live in a Venice Beach or Huntington Beach where everything is just 80 degrees and sunny.
No, it gets wet, man.
Daly City is freezing.
Daly City is by far one of the most wet, coldest places in California.
Dude, just foggy when you wake up until you go to sleep. But I was never called chicken legs growing up, so I don't know that feeling that you have.
I mean, when you get called, I got chicken legs. Okay, I got chicken leg. I got ugly. That's a good one. I got ugly a lot.
Ugly.
I got weird.
That's not a nickname.
Weird.
People are good. Yeah, people gave me nicknames like asshole, ugly.
Well, I don't remember the nicknames.
That's what you're saying, though.
I blocked those things out, man. I didn't want to listen to nobody talk shit about me, man. I think that was the crazy part about growing up in school. And getting called a nickname. A nickname in football is kind of cool though.
Term of endearment.
What?
The term of endearment.
I'm not that intelligent. I was say that again.
It's like
goddamn hiccups.
It's like a term, you love somebody, big booger. It's like a good thing to have a nickname, not a bad thing. Gotta embrace it.
Okay, the big booger thing didn't go with what your definition. How you explain whatever.
A big booger, it's just a nickname. It's kind of mean.
Oh, you're such a big. I don't know. Oh, I've heard people call. Hey, you're such a booger. You're such a big booger. What is that? You're such a big booger, man.
I don't know. Maybe me and my girlfriend just have weird names for each other.
Is that what she called you?
Call her that.
You call her a big booger? Damn, this hella sexy, bro.
Double B, dude. Big burger, dude.
That BB.
Yeah.
Say, big booger. Hey, what's up? What you doing?
Dude, 8 episodes, huh? 8 strong
man.
episodes in. So who are one of the other great guests that you've had?
Oh, Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
She was really good.
She's bad.
She was really good, man. That was them hidden episodes. You can't. Well, I mean, the podcast has been really, obviously fun to make, and it began with another person by the name of Caesar, and unfortunately had to move, and he had to move on to bigger and better things, of course, and of course I stayed with the podcast here in the Bay and continued
Caesar.
it, and had
Shout out Caesar.
Shout out to Caesar, man. That boy's the shit, man. That guy looked like Lenny Kravitz when he gets older, man. That guy's gonna have ladies forever, man.
Lenny Kravitz.
That guy's gonna have ladies forever, man. The guy got long hair. Guy looked like
kind of like me.
No, your hair looks more like an Edgar Allan Poe-ish. It looks more like.
That's fucked up, Edgar Allan Poe. This is straggly ass hair. His little mustache.
Your hair look like you straight up look your hair look like you lost a fight to the wind or some shit.
Dude, the thing is, I get this haircut and then I'm supposed to gel it, but then I'm just too lazy to gel it. And then
Well, that's part of having a unique haircut, dummy. What the heck? You decide to leave literally 700 inches on top of your hair and then decide to buzz the side. Of course, man. Dude. Your hair's going to be crazy on top, bro.
Man, I just don't like conformity, and I just like having my stuff natural, curls on my face.
Curls on your face?
Curls are beautiful, dude.
Oh, girls on your face?
No, curls.
Oh, yeah, man. You got beautiful curls, bro.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah, man.
That's why I say, hey, leave it 10 inches on the top.
Hey, don't cut shit on the top. Just buzz the side.
Dude, please. I swear, I pay $50 for it, dude.
Stop clanging the fucking thing on the table.
Oh, my bad.
It's all good, dude. Don't worry about it. Right up there. Yeah. Because then it goes blank, blank, and then, yeah.
You gotta edit that out.
just edit out the
Are there other edits? Other edits?
I don't edit anything, ever.
Wow.
So if you fart, I mean, just...
That's what I'm saying. Bro. If I fart or if I throw up or...
I mean, what am I going to do?
Just
help you. That's it. Pick up your hair from getting vomit.
Excited.
Bro, man, I love you, man. All right, so let's talk about a little bit. Okay, what we're gonna. Okay, so you want to talk about the election? So my cousin here.
I just want the results.
Is literally he's a psych comm genius. He literally has a political science in a degree in.
I wish I had a degree in political science.
He has a degree in political science. I have a degree
in Twitter political science.
Yeah, he is literally he writes the algorithm for political science for Twitter.
I write the textbooks.
All right, so tell us about how Fidel Castro beat Batista.
It's crazy battle, man. Happened in like 1950s, dude. Cuba had this king named Batista, and then Fidel and his brother just overthrew him. And I'm glad that Halloween came a week later, and I get to dress like him.
Okay. Zach Galifianakis.
So now it's Zach Galifianakis.
Okay, I'm not. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
I like Zach Galifianakis.
He's funny, man. He's fucking hilarious. Holy shit, dude!
It's like between two friends right now.
I think people don't understand is that this person that is with me today in the podcast is somebody that I grew up with ever since I was, obviously he was like 0 days old, and I was obviously a little kid, and we grew up as cousins for so long, and have always had a history of joking around with each other, man.
Me, William, and young Tito. Hopefully, could come on one of these.
Yeah, so Tito. Shout out to Tito, our uncle.
Shout out to Tito. I was just thinking of an old story I was telling my dad about.
Yeah, let's talk about our uncle, man. Our Uncle Tito. Let's describe him. I got a couple stories about my uncle.
When Tito, he bought an airsoft gun, right? And it was just me and him and Grandma in the house. And then, like, he was, like, shooting, not really shooting at me, but he was, like, shooting at the wall next to me. Mm-hmm. And then he shot, like, it grazed the jacket I had. Like, it grazed the sleeve of it. And I started crying my eyes out. Like, he shot me with a real gun, dude. So then Grandma saw that. Grandma just started screaming at Tito. Mm-hmm. And she's like, all right, now you get to shoot him. And I remember just grabbing the airsoft gun, like, point blank range. Tito takes off his shirt, like, puts his back towards me. I grab the gun. I go, bam! All I hear is, ah! And he just goes on the ground, just...
It probably didn't even hurt.
No, it hurt hella bad, dude. He had blood, like...
Tito had blood?
It was a metal one.
Yeah, didn't he have, like, one that was actually powered by, like, air? And, like,
yeah.
It was, like, an actual, like, full-on powered, battery-powered gun, and he shot you with that BB gun?
He shot me, like... It grazed my jacket. It didn't hit me. But I started crying.
But
like,
it ricocheted or something, like?
Yeah, but I didn't feel anything. But I started crying, like, because I was a kid. Like,
Yeah.
And then my grandma started going crazy.
Our Nicaraguan grandma came out downstairs and said, hey, what's going on with this shit?
So as an act of retribution, Tito had to take off his shirt and had to shoot him in the back, like execution style, like
just like Fidel Castro.
Yeah, like World War I. And I lined that.
Were you wearing that shirt?
I might as well been.
You probably were, to be honest, with the pajama bottoms. Ching ching. Let's see if you come with some caps. Come on, man. Come on. Give it back. You hella Ninas.
I'm hella Ninas?
I remember when you started making... You, like, basically made up with your own, like Snoop Dogg making for shizzle. You made your own, like, words, right?
Yeah, okay, Ninas, dude.
So explain your slang.
So, I grew up in the mean streets of San Ramon, you know? Mm-hmm. So we kind of have our own little lingo, our ebonics, or, just a way to speak. So, big thing is Ninas, which I've made, which I've gained some steam. Ninas has two meanings, like a good and a bad. Like, your Ninas, or your Ninas, It's like kind of like, and, Okay. That's one of the lingos we say.
Okay, so explain what Ninas means. you didn't explain what Ninas means.
It could be like, damn, that girl, she looking Ninas. Or you could say, damn girl, that girl looking Ninas. Like, it has two meanings to it. Your
face, just the way you say Ninas. It's so dope. The way you say it, like, just you have such a meaning behind it,
Dude, it's caught on like wildfire.
Yeah. So who says it?
Everyone grew up with that's my age.
Everyone? So if I go and ask somebody, hey bro, Armon Hamzehloo? He's like, yeah, bro.
If they were
that fool's hella Ninas.
If they were class of 2013 in California high school, definitely.
2013?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna turn off this fan right here.
It's like blowing the smoke in like a tornado.
Hey man, what do you mean smoke?
Oh, from the vapor.
Yeah, from the candle. Shit's hella Ninas, bro. All right, what was another little word that you invented? Is that Ninas? Is that it?
No, there has to be some more.
I think you
I can't. I'm trying to think of some.
I think Ninas is one that I remember you saying since you were a little kid. Like, you've always said, that's hella Ninas.
Yeah, but it's like, it should be in the dictionary by now.
But, like, did you just invent it and just start saying it to everybody? And everyone's like, what does that mean, Armon? Or were you kind of like, yo, that's hella Ninas, and no one, like, paid attention to you? And
it's gone on?
Yeah.
I mean, You know, man, it's like, what's the originality of words? We just don't know. They just become words. You know?
Yeah, that's like something like some poet said.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't know. Nine is just kind of like, just grew, dude. Just grew into a movement.
I like when you say Niners. I think it's like one of the most best.
But the problem is,
Like,
I say it to strangers, and then they look at me like I'm just stupid. Just like, what?
I
the
think
hell
if you
is
say
guy
it to
saying?
somebody who likes sports, they're gonna look at you and be like, "What? The Niners? Like the 49ers?"
Yeah.
Or you're gonna say it to someone who absolutely knows nothing about sports. They're gonna be like, "What?
Well, it also has to do
say that again."
It has to do if the team is doing good or not too.
Mm.
It's like the team's kind of like
you're saying your best team's name, so you think it should be like, once that person lived in Miami, they should be like, hella Dolphins.
I mean, there's some Dolphins doesn't sound right because, man, he's hella Raiders. Or like, he's hella Jaguars. Like,
Jaguars.
Yeah.
Why are you gonna say Jaguars? Like, you're from the South. That's a nice Jaguar.
I sound like Colonel Sanders.
Yeah, you sound like you're about to sell me a nice car. All right, so hella Niners. Yeah, that's true, man. That sounds way better than most teams. I mean, what would that's hella Broncos. That's like, no, hella Jets. It's kind of weird, right?
I say the only ones are Raiders, Jaguars, Niners, Chargers, and that's it.
Chargers.
It's Chargers. That's it.
That's hella
You
Chargers.
can't say that's so Chiefs. Like what?
Oh, but you can say, hey, what's
That's
up,
so
Chief?
That's so Rams. That's so Seahawks.
What do you think about people going up? So, I think a funny thing is that everyone, typically a man, I guess, a heterosexual man that goes through life, always goes to a gas station and says to the guy at the other part of the gas station, if they're young or relatively the same age, say, hey, what's up, man? Or say, how's it going? What's going on, dude?
Okay.
You know, what's your little greeting that you normally say to each individual? You know, sometimes gas station guys greet you and say, "Hey man, what's up, Chief?
What's up, boss?
What's up, boss?
What's up, boss?"
What do you think about people calling you boss?
I don't like Chief, but I like boss.
You like people when they call you boss?
Yeah, it makes me like,
yeah.
I'm a boss.
I am a boss.
Ass,
I'm a boss ass about to buy this Slurpee.
Yeah, about to buy this blueberry Slurpee.
Blueberry Slurpee, hook it up, Slahim or.
Wow. So you say only my people own 7-Elevens.
Is your last name Slahim?
Slahim.
No, you ain't your last name like that. Your last name's Castro, bro.
Castro? I'm Cuban today, if you guys want to know.
Today, for unfortunately, we're going to go back to the story of why I keep calling my cousin Fidel Castro.
I should wear this for Halloween.
You should literally just wear that top. Let's see.
I just was way better than what I wear.
No, we should do. What we should do.
I should wear a hat, like a comrade looking hat.
That's what we should do. We should go to
next year in 2021 Halloween.
No, we should just go to places now. Okay, with you in a military army hat with that shirt. Okay, don't shave your beard, and then put your hat on. Okay, and just put people like, hey, what are you doing here, Fidel Castro? And we'll do a tally. See how many people call you. Hey, who's that guy? Dude, oh, he looks like Fidel Castro.
I think you're gonna get a lot more other names than Fidel Castro.
What else do you think you look like?
I want to look like some ISIS homeboy or something.
What was that guy who used to play for the Warriors? Andrew Bogut.
Here we go.
Okay.
I look like Bogut?
So,
do I look like Bogut?
When you had no beard.
No, dude. He's Australian.
What? What? I people say I look like freaking Filipino, but I'm not Filipino.
You do kind of look Filipino.
But I'm not.
Yeah, but Filipinos look kind of like Latino too, kind of. Because their name is Hernandez, and and they're brown.
So what? A Hispanic dude never looks Asian?
No, but you don't think Filipinos and Latinos have a lot of similarities?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they all have like Latino names.
True.
Because
But that's because when the Spanish went to the island and conquered them.
I know, but What do
you mean,
Like, I'm sure there's another Filipino guy out there named William Murillo.
Oh yeah, there's probably some.
That looks just like you. With
But
the
there's also
glasses.
probably some Australian out there named William Burns.
Armon Hamzehloo? Probably not.
Well, not Armon Hamzehloo. Sorry.
That's the thing. When you Google my name, I just come up. There's not like 20 other me's that come up.
Well, your dad does.
Well, yeah. But like, you Google Ray Cox, dude. There's gonna be 5 millions of those like out there.
Yeah, man. Let's just start talking about people we know, right? Oh my god, man. I think so. It's just so funny, man.
So when's these election results gonna come in? I keep refreshing my phone.
Yeah, so tell me about it, Armon. So tell me about your statistics and your. Let me hear what you think is gonna happen this 2020 election.
Well,
I'll give you a second to say.
it's Friday.
You want me to repeat the question?
No, it's Friday. Well, I gotta give people. It's Friday, November 6th, 11:50 p.m. About to be Saturday, so we have a good picture of Uncle Joe Biden probably winning it. What Donald is doing with the whole vote count hysteria is disappointing. That's the only thing That's the only thing that's with this whole election. That's the only thing that's really resonating and making me feel kind of gross and ugly inside is how he's just like saying, "We gotta stop counting votes, restrict the votes, can't count votes past the election day. Once a vote's cast, you gotta count it."
I think that's obviously a very tough, really tough thing to say because of the decisions that were made to mail out the ballots this year.
It's COVID.
Well, COVID, and then still we were able to go and still vote at the polls here if we wanted to.
But restricting votes and restricting vote count is just like it's a Fidel Castro. I don't know. It's a dictator like kind of thing to say and do.
It definitely is something where it's why are now these presidents getting so involved to the point where they want to keep talking about these votes, man? Just let them count them.
Yeah.
Just let it happen. But also, there has been a lot of fraud in the past. A lot of fraud. Even back when Bush and Al Gore back then.
Yeah, remember that?
With Florida.
Remember that? That was
intense.
I was real young back then, but that was intense, dude. But
I remember it was on the news.
That Al Gore won.
Everybody.
I thought Al Gore won.
I thought Al Gore won too. And everybody was like, what the fuck? George Bush. And then George Bush was there for a couple years and everyone's like, what the fuck?
The thing is, Republicans win elections by low voter turnout. So, statistically, when there's a low voter turnout in an election, a Republican wins. A high voting turnout, a Democrat usually wins. So that's why Republicans do whatever they can to lower the voting turnout, lower the voting count past midnight, whatever Trump is saying is. Mm-hmm. It's a Republican-like thing to do. It's just disappointing to undermine democracy.
Right.
But that's probably the one thing that just resonated me with this election. Everything went how I thought it was going to happen, but I don't know, it's kind of gross. Dude, it's like when you lose, dude, you just gotta lose, dude, you know?
I think to me, man, I hate seeing this shit with all the media behind just bagging on any president in general.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think just during an election, you gotta let the guys do their election and just speak the truth, obviously, too, on their behalf if they're obviously going to the debates and all that and speaking lies. You gotta also pull out the truth and explain that to the people. But I think it's tough in the position of Donald Trump right now to obviously be who he is and, fight all this bullshit. But he is kind of a ridiculous fucking guy. And I think all these things that are going with the media is just, it's perfect for him.
When did we as a nation, like back in like Franklin Roosevelt, when he had polio and was stricken on a wheelchair, the media did whatever they could to not show that this guy was in a wheelchair, to show that he was walking, posting pictures of him walking when this guy was when this guy was stuck in a wheelchair from polio. Mm-hmm. And even when John F. Kennedy had those, affairs with Marilyn Monroe or whoever, they did whatever they can to hide that. When did we, as like a country, as a media just say, instead of like defending our president, as soon as the president gets sworn in, let's attack. Like, you don't even hear about policies anymore. When Hillary ran, it was attack. Like, everything is just like, it's hard for someone to do good when you want them to fail on the first day. Like,
yeah.
It's like when you hire a new guy on the job and you think he's a dick.
Complete opposition.
You're just a dick to him because you don't want him to pass. It's hard, you know?
It's complete opposition and the complete, like, tidal wave to be battling against when you are just trying to just be able to get there, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's just crazy, man.
I know, man.
But honestly, I'm waiting for this kind of time to be over, because it's like, in the end, none of this really affects me as people think it does. Like, it definitely affects you, like, go and vote. But, like, yeah, just live your life, man. This is all kind of background noise, too.
Well, it does, in a way. There's so many arguments to both sides as to the vote, whether it matters or it doesn't, or who wins or who doesn't, or whether the person you chose wins or what was the right choice, whatever. If you want to see it, there's a lot of arguments to both sides.
There's a lot of division, man. Like, divisiveness from the people.
But ultimately, what has each president done that's changed your life as you've grown? I mean, what can you look back? You're how old today? 25, right?
Uh-huh.
How do you even look back?
That's what I'm saying, because it's like it's a federal government, you know. There's so many layers between federal government and where I live, city laws, state laws, and all that in between. It's kind of hard to say like what the president does directly affects me. That's what I'm just trying to tell people, like, you know, live your life, man.
I agree with you, but I also have to say that the more the president is on the media, the more it feels to me as an American that this is such a stupid waste of time.
I agree.
Because
this is a waste of time.
Things I've seen is the Bill Clinton thing, George Bush, all the stuff on George Bush. You know, everybody just drilling him on Saturday Night Live and all the comedy on The Daily Show and
that's just that you're just a walking time capsule right now. People are like, wait, Daily Show, Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, dude.
You're from a
and then you know
gen.
all the other things behind after George Bush. You got to go into the Obama comedy even behind it, and even people even ragging on about Obama. It's just this never-ending thing in media trying to spin these things that you're trying to listen to. I mean, just the other day, I was spinning through all the channels of CNN and Fox News, in MSNBC, trying to look at these election and votes, and everyone's reporting these different little things and these votes in this little state and who's winning this.
I know what you're talking about. I was talking to my dad about that.
I was like, this doesn't make any sense that I'm spinning through the channel.
Who gives a fuck, dude?
I'm spinning through the channel of 3 different major news organizations, and all 3 of them are reporting different things at the same time. I mean, what is going on? Was this one, did I catch it at the wrong time? Are they filming this a little bit later?
I just don't like how it's like, dude, you just have this one guy that's just probably on, just up all night, clicking a map of the United States, picking different states in the United States, be like, oh, in Maricopa County in 2016, it was 60% Hillary and 40% Trump.
Oh, yeah.
But this year, it's 70% Biden and 30% Trump.
And he was like,
who gives this shit?
He's like going back. I was like, what?
So, let's go over here to the right, to the left. Oh, Wilmington County, a big Republican standpoint for many years. Vote Democrat. It's like, dude, just get with the election and fucking come on, man.
They do that for about 1 hour, and then Wolf Blitzer comes in and says, hey, man, go back to Maricopa. They spin it. They keep going back and forth, and it's just hours and hours of, okay, tell us that percentage again. What was it? And it's a different percentage this time. And it's just like, okay, dude, I really just want to listen to what is going to happen next. You're telling me step by step that this person's going to win, and then I'm going to another news station, and it's something else. Just tell me something that I really should be listening to, and I really don't want to hear about the crap. I want to hear about the good stuff that's going to tell me...
Have we ever had an election this long? Like 4 days long? Like, dude, this is crazy.
We've had it this long?
Is this like... Is it because of the mail-in ballots?
Most likely, yeah.
Dude, we gotta know, dude. This is a waste of time.
It's becoming... I think, obviously, the COVID has made it really tough, but I feel like I got a mail-in ballot, and I was one of those guys that went into the mail place and put it in the yellow box, which in reality, I wish I put it in the mail and sent it like a normal person like it was supposed to be.
What yellow box? What do you mean?
We were supposed to get...
I got my mail-in. I mailed it in.
Your mail-in ballot and mail it in.
I put it in the post office ballot box.
And then it goes get sent, right?
So where'd you put it?
Like, go to the polls and put it in the yellow box.
What's the difference?
That I waited all the way to the end instead of mailing
it.
Like
like a big dummy?
like, that's COVID, so you can't vote, but you should use this mail and mail it in. Oh, you know what? I'm going to wait. Wait till election day. I literally went, like, on Monday. Like, come on.
You drove all the way to San Ramon? Or did you do it here?
No, San Leandro. Like, I'm registered here. San Leandro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm still Contra Costa.
Yeah. Different.
It's crazy. Like, people think California is a blue state, but we voted very red on the propositions.
There's always something, man.
Yeah, I guess I'm being too perfect, huh? It's always something.
There always is something to vote on. And, once you vote on it, you don't hear about it again, right?
I can't wait for these commercials. They probably already stopped.
Oh, yeah.
They probably already stopped.
They're like, they cut the budget for that shit.
Dude, holy crap, dude.
There's one guy out there that's like, fuck it, man, I lost, but keep that shit going for at least another couple of days.
Dude, they spend millions, these companies, on advertisement like that.
I don't know, man. The life of a politician is not something that I want to live. But hey, man, more power to you if you can really do it, man. That is really tough.
Too much dirt.
I don't think so, man. I think if you do it right, you can do it right. Just like any job.
I get roasted. Dude, they say this guy looks like Fidel Castro. He can't be president.
Oh, man. But Fidel Castro took it by force, bro. He's just like... he didn't have to do anything, man. No.
This one with... Dude, too bad we haven't got to that Niner game, dude.
Niner game?
Yeah, Niner games.
How do you feel?
Your dad are fun. Funny and fun.
How do you feel about the empty games? The empty little seats.
Sucks, dude.
Just looking at that in the background.
Feels off. I feel like every sports that's been on since COVID's been back, it's just off. It's just off.
What do you think had like the best video? Do you think the NBA? What about like the virtual room?
I didn't like NBA. But I don't know if I'm being biased because I really don't like the Lakers and they won and Warriors weren't even in that bubble. But I mean, dude, okay, isn't the life of an NBA player? You go to stadium to stadium, hotel to hotel, sometimes back to backs, weeks and weeks. You sprain your ankle. It's months and months. It's a whole freaking season, dude. People tear their ACL. You go play in the playoffs. It's a whole thing, dude. So you're telling me like a real season is 6 months cut in between. You guys all go play in this like same hotel gym bubble. You guys don't leave that premises for 2 months and you just wake up, go to a room and go play a basketball game like it's at 24-hour fitness and go back up with no fans there. It's like pickup basketball. There's no fans there.
Oh man. The way you made it just made it sound like it sucked.
It did. I mean, it just felt off, dude. It's like there's a bunch of screens. Oh, great. We have a bunch of people on Skype looking at me while I play.
So who do you think played harder? The football, basketball?
Football, at least football.
What about baseball?
Okay, that's a 60-game season, 60 games. The baseball season actually was it was so quick. 60 games.
It was only 60 games. It wasn't that 180 games.
No, it's not real. That's not. They've been playing baseball since 1870, dude. And they've been playing 162 games every year.
162 fucking games.
That's what, in a normal year, that's what it is, 162. Plus playoffs. In the regular season, 162. Play from April to September.
That's a long time.
I know. Okay, so 60-game season. And between August to September. It's just, odd. But, 2 LA teams won. And that's probably why I think that, too.
You think that's why they won?
No, I'm biased because 2 LA teams won. Like, the Dodgers won and the Lakers won.
What does that mean?
Like, I don't want to be like, oh, the season sucked because my team didn't win. I think I'm being sour grapes.
Why does that mean that 2 LA teams won? What do you mean?
I just don't like LA teams, dude.
Oh, my God.
I have my friends troll me too much because they love LA. So I don't, it's just, So I'm saying I don't want to be biased because that makes me feel sour about it too. Like, I'm thinking if the Giants won the 60-game World Series, I'd be like, yeah, 60-game series, we won that shit. Or if Niners,
we won that 60-game series in 2020.
Yeah, if Niners were undefeated, like, yeah, fuck yeah, baby.
Think about the guy down in the bar 20 years from now when he has the World Series of 2020.
Yeah, oh, that's so lame.
You're going to remember that shit? You're going to be like, how old are you going to be? I said 20 years from now?
I'm going to be like 45, but that's such a bullshit year.
I'd be like fucking 51, be like, fucking douche. Come on, man. 2020, 60 years. People are going to be like, what is that guy talking about? Yeah, dude. If they even open bars back up anyways, but yeah, man. I got to say, man, that food today, though, was bomb.
It's good. It's good, like Italiano food. I was craving
seafood.
That. Yeah, seafood Italiano. I haven't had that in a minute. So
the nice big tall brewski.
Yeah.
More brewskis afterwards.
The champagne. I don't know about the champagne.
Nah, brew.
It was good, but
you're not a champ, man.
We had it at your bachelor party. That was kind of good. At the whoever that bar was. Remember? With the boys? The champagne room in Vegas. Shout out Vegas.
With boys? What?
With the boys. The boys.
I was like, with boys? I was like, ew, bro. I don't remember that.
No, your
What's
homies.
wrong with you?
Boyd, Big Tito, your friend, that guy looked like the...
Oh, with the...
Your friend that looked
like
we
Tom
all
Petty. Cheers. Oh, yeah.
Your friend that looked like Tom Petty.
Holy shit, bro.
His other friend I went to rave with.
Oh, shit.
Blew my eardrums out. Came here for like 6 months of my life. Everything was just buzzing.
I think it's so funny when you try to do things as a bunch of dudes, everyone tends to always split off and do their own thing.
Yeah, right? I feel like just organizing anything with guys is hard. I feel like girls always come in with a plan, like, we're going to do this, and then we're going to hit this, and this.
They literally move like a bunch of like a bunch of tentacles, like of a fucking octopus.
It's the same shit with me and my friends. Like, if we did the same thing, we would all just be like, eventually just go somewhere together, and someone's going to be here. It's just, men are different, dude.
Well, that's why, man, I just kind of just stick to myself, bro, because I, for real... Chang. I for real, dude, I just hate that because I definitely like to just go and just be able to go experience something and not have to worry about somebody and be like, bro, are you alright, man? Are you okay?
So I'm saying, dude, we gotta go to Reading and have sports, have the 2020 Olympics in Reading.
I think so too, man.
We could do a lot of stuff there.
I think we should have like a badminton competition.
Oh, I'm the goat at badminton, man. You don't want to see me at that.
Dude, I cannot see you ever be
I'm hella good at badminton.
At badminton, bro.
I'm probably 5 times better at badminton than I am at rugby.
I can imagine you'd be really good at rugby because you're the...
Okay, imagine that, but
You're the ice maker.
Badminton, dude, I'm 5 times that.
Hold on, man. Tell me this, because I've always, as you know me, I've always been kind of a wild and aggressive guy at sports, or as a person in general, as weird as it sounds, right? But for you play rugby. Tell me your experience doing that, man? Like, is that a rugby shirt that you have on?
It does look like a rugby shirt. I guess you kind of could be, to be honest. I mean, might as well be. Like, you could be.
You could have just said that and got away.
I could just wear this and go play a game. I mean, I don't know what the difference is. You wear a collar. It's a little stretchy. A little Fidel Castro. Rugby's fun, man. It's kind of weird. Never thought as a kid I'd be playing 10 years.
I mean, just thinking about you playing rugby hurts my back. Like, just tell me about your experience. How do you like, even, first of all, how was the first time you tried it? And what did you even learn from it?
Like the first game I played?
Yeah, man.
Man, I was garbage my first game I played. I was playing football, and then my Scottish friend that played football with me, Oscar, his name is Oscar Robertson, like the basketball player, said, shout out him, said, hey man, you should play rugby, it'll get you better at football. I'm like, I don't know, man. Some weird European kind of thing. Like, you know, because, like, dude, rugby wasn't... It still really isn't a thing. But it for sure wasn't a thing. Was rugby a thing 15 years ago that you knew of? Like, not really.
I mean, if you ask me right now, when I was younger, looking at somebody throw a rugby ball, like, hey, man, what the fuck's wrong with that football, bro?
Like, yeah, you go Daly City, imagine someone just tossing a rugby ball, you'd be like, what the fuck, dude?
Hey, what's wrong with that guy's basketball, bro?
Yeah. No, I was lifting like crazy, like, for football. You gotta be hella big for football. It doesn't really translate like that in rugby. Gotta be more leaner. But I remember just, like, playing, like, butt my first game. Like, I remember just tossing the ball backwards, like, as soon as like, right before I would going down. Like, right before I fell down, I went to the down, I would just toss the ball backwards, because I thought that's what you were supposed to do.
So what are you supposed to do? If you're about to fall down, what are you supposed to do with the ball?
There's a lot of things you could do. If there's people running and no one's grabbing the ball, you could just pass it off the ground to somebody in their hands. If somebody's trying to steal the ball in a ruck, you just stick it out there, and hopefully your boys are back there to support you. Support's very important in rugby, guys. Don't ever just watch your guy run. You gotta always support.
So what do you do to support them?
So if someone's running with the ball, you gotta be on their cheeks.
Yeah, just be following them.
Yeah.
You know, just wait for them to throw
That's a
that
big
ball
thing.
back.
Maybe. Or you gotta ruck over them.
What's ruck mean? What does ruck mean?
So essentially, like, it's like football, but if football was nonstop, like soccer.
So he's about to hike it to you, basically.
No, like, okay, so I run with the ball, you tackle me.
Okay.
And your job as a defender is to basically get up and rip the ball from me. I'm laying on the ground like this, like pulling the ball out from my chest. You're supposed to get up and just pick up the ball. While you're doing that, my boys are going to be there, and they're going to push you off.
Okay.
And your job is to push back and get the ball.
Okay.
And then the whole play is set. And then there's a little ruck, and then there's guys lined out. It's probably easier if I showed you on a video, but
yeah,
it's like essentially if you get tackled, there's a fumble for it.
Let's pull that up real quick. Let's look at the ruck. Hold on.
Scrums, there's a whole bunch of stuff. It's a very simple game, though. We should play it sometime.
Dude, I feel like you just destroy me.
We don't have to tackle.
You turn me into the ice.
No, you can play a two-hand touch. It's fun.
Rugby. Ruck?
You just roll rugby 15, sir.
Rugby 15, you mean?
Yeah. Not the video game. Or just put like a match. Yeah, New Zealand, England.
This one?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Yes, it's an emotional moment.
Probably have to skip in. They probably have a bunch of ceremonies in. Watching a New Zealand All Blacks versus England. Probably top two premier countries in the...
All right, so Armon, give us a little history about rugby. What is rugby?
It's a British game they made 400 or 500 years ago.
So it came from where?
I think it came from soccer, I'm pretty sure.
But do you know which country it came from?
England.
Oh, it's
the English game.
Oh, wow. And all these dudes basically look like you. Armon is how tall are you, Armon? 6 feet tall?
6 feet tall.
Armon is 6 feet tall. He's how much do you weigh?
I weigh 290, but rugby's been off for a year right now, so...
So Armon's,
I'm like...
Armon's about 300 right now.
Playing weight, I'm like 275.
275.
That's usually what I'd be playing.
Armon's walking around a solid 300 right now. just fit with a belly full of linguine clams.
It's some burly men.
All right, so these guys right now, they all look like they're walking around in underwear because they're super huge. Dude, I feel like these guys would fucking like break my legs.
See what happened there?
Dude, these guys are gonna like rip my hands off.
You can't just, you gotta let go of the ball and they're all just standing him up. That's a big mush pile.
Dude, if I was standing there, I feel like those guys would... Why can't I just get one of those helmets?
You could, I could wear one.
So any of those guys can wear a helmet, right?
Yeah, but there would be no reason why your winger would wear a scrum cap. See, this is the scrum. When you drop the ball forward or when there's a penalty, you all lock up and push.
But nobody can wear just a scrum... Why can't...
You can wear a scrum cap. No, anyone can wear a scrum cap. People, even backs wear scrum caps. Sure.
Dude, I would wear a helmet.
There's little helmets people wear. That scrum cap's like a helmet, kind of. There's a lot of padding in it.
Okay. All right, so what's going on right now? Armon says rugby's an English game. It's a game where it's a bunch of dudes that are doing the ruck. Give more explanation, man. I don't know shit about rugby. What is this? You said we're watching New Zealand versus England?
It's a game for hooligans played with gentlemen.
Nice.
See, he gets tackled, and he throws the ball backwards.
I know this. I've seen this before. Oh, it bounced. You can't do that?
You can bounce it. As long as it goes backwards or lateral. See, they ruck over the ball.
So even if he like kicked it backwards, it's all cool.
It's supposed to go backwards.
Oh,
yeah.
he's rooking it. That's a rook, right?
That's a ruck, yeah. See how they're fighting for the ball once he goes down?
But why didn't that why didn't that guy just get it?
You have to go straight. You can't go from the side.
What do you mean? What do you mean gotta go straight, not from the side?
Okay. If this is...
It's done?
Yeah, that was done.
Huh.
I got another.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Because I'll roll skis.
Are we on the Cassie?
We're still a casty, but...
See, he's big. Oh,
it's cool.
Come on, dude. Catch it, bro.
Just get one. All right, so we're watching these guys. These are a bunch of dudes. They're about to line up.
Okay, so the big prop dropped the ball forward, which is you can't do that. So it's their ball scrum. So they get to feed it in.
So a bunch of guys now.
It's like a little canal, like the Panama Canal.
A bunch of dudes are just about. They call that the what?
The Panama Canal. So they put it through there and they toss it. See, blacks want it though. Blacks stole it from them. Oh, come on! It's sloppy game we're watching. Uh-oh. Now they have an advantage. Oh my god. Slop ball.
These guys ain't good, man. I want to watch some like Tongans, like some.
This is the best. This is like the best matchup you could have. They're just playing real bad. This is like if we're watching soccer, we're watching Brazil versus Spain.
Oh, this guy's gone. That's a touchdown. What do they call that? A point?
A try.
A try?
Yeah.
What's like
5 points.
What's what they go through the post? That's like something else, right?
No, it's like kind of football. It's like a field goal.
Is it always, no matter what, how you land, it's the same points or what?
Well, a try, which is like a touchdown, is 5 points. An extra point, like they kick after, is 2 points instead of 1.
Okay,
so it's 5 and 2.
Because sometimes these guys
But a field goal is 3. Like
sometimes
football.
These guys do like crazy, like different things when they try to land.
Okay, so when you score on the right, you gotta kick from the right. When you score in the middle, you can kick from the middle. When you score from the left, you can kick from the left. You have to kick from the left.
Okay. Still really
You have to kick
tough.
at an angle. It's good. I could do it. I could drop kick.
Okay, well, explain what's going on here. These dudes.
I gotta bring them.
These dudes are freaking huge, bro.
Last time I brought a rugby ball, your mom and my mom had a rugby match over it.
I just can't imagine doing that, bro.
Okay, so he tosses it
This
out.
guy's touching that guy's butt.
You can see how COVID is not really COVID friendly.
Yeah, I just can just.
That's
see
why.
how
That's why I don't know when rugby's coming back. Unfortunately,
it's really friendly though. People touching each other. Really
oh yeah,
friendly.
you gotta really touch a guy. You gotta get real comfortable.
You gotta really be comfortable touching a man.
See, he cleaned them out.
Yeah, he cleaned him out good, throwing that ball out.
Oh,
Two guys just totally wrestling, though, dude.
I got was kind of dirty. Number 4. Yep, diving.
What does that mean?
Number 4, the other number 4 on their team came in like a fucking
So how
asshole.
are these guys, like, not...
All leading his feet.
So can you explain how these guys are not breaking a bone every time they're running into each other?
It's got lift weights, dude. They're professionals, dude.
I mean,
When you play for a long time, you know how to tackle and, fall without hurting yourself. At least, hopefully. I mean, injuries always happen, though.
because these guys are big guys, and these guys are just literally running right into each other. And they are not...
There's also different versions of rugby, too. This is 15s rugby, which is probably like the most traditional style of play.
Which is like, what, 15 men? Is that what that means?
On each side.
Okay.
But there's also rugby 7s, which is 7 men on each side.
That sounds crazy.
It's a lot more faster game. And
Wow.
more spaced out game, which I also love to play. I play that as well. And then there's rugby 12s, which is rugby union, which is a little bit different set of rules, which is 12 men on each side. But they have kind of like a whole different way of playing. Kind of like there's AFL in football.
Which one is the best?
I love 7s. 7s is awesome. But this is like the tradition. This is what I play in the winter. It's like the traditional way to play. And they've been playing for hundreds of years.
Maybe 15s. Dang.
Okay, like there's like XFL football.
Yeah.
And there's like Canadian football, and they have their own rules.
So these guys are going... So these guys are going
See,
by...
they're in a mall right now. They're in a mall, which is like a big man. Like if you formed a cell of men, and you guys all just huddle around and push the ball straight until someone can stop that.
So how does
forward
that push the
progress.
ball straight? What does that mean?
We all form like a human cell, like a big coronavirus, just locking each other up, and we're just pushing like a wrecking ball. Oh, that's an offload, which means you pass it as you go down. What are you doing? Pass the ball. Yep. Boom.
Why are these guys not passing the ball fast enough?
Boom. Well, in theory, if you have some big burly men, they could just run it up, or women, and they could just run up the middle. It's kind of like football, It's like you do your running to set up your pass. Mm-hmm. You pass in the inside. You have big guys that's pushing it 5 yards. There's no downs in rugby, at least this version of rugby. So you have your big man is pushing it 5 yards, 10 yards, 12 meters, whatever. And then, we're all going to get sucked in, and boom, you pass it out. It's like, like football. You run it, everyone starts blitzing, do a deep pass.
Dang.
Like little Bill Walsh.
Bill Walsh.
Bill Walsh set up that play action.
Oh, he's about to kick it to the post.
He kicked a drop kick, but I don't think he made it.
Oh. Well, how much points is that?
3. Or did he make it? This is a very defensive game, so like it's halftime, that's why.
Or that was like
it was halftime.
Desperate attempt to get a kick in, right?
Before half. Oh, no, he made it.
Whoo! No, it was 9-9 already.
Was it 9-9 already?
Yeah.
Wasn't 6-9?
No, it was 9-9.
Oh. My glasses.
I want to see...
Watch something else.
I'm trying to see another one here. Let's go back. Okay, New England. What about Fiji?
Fiji's raw.
Okay, what about with England? And we just saw these guys.
Sure. Fijians are like the best at offloading off the ruck. They're more known for 7s though, but they're pretty good 15s.
Because they're fast?
Super nimble. Like super crafty. You'll see. They play a lot of different
So who's the strongest? Who's the strongest, like...
The black team we saw.
Who are those guys?
New Zealand.
New Zealand, they're like the strongest men to fuck with.
I'd say they're probably like the New York Yankees of world rugby.
Dang.
But this is like world play too. We're watching. Like
who's the greatest of all time? Like team. Like of country, I mean.
New Zealand. England, South Africa. New Zealand.
South Africa?
South Africa's pretty good. Argentina. No, I guess I'm okay. England, South Africa, New Zealand, Australia.
I didn't know South Africans-
Argentina's pretty good though. You gotta put
Argentinians play.
You gotta put
rugby?
you gotta put Argentina up there. They're really good.
Argentina.
Oh, these are just highlights. See, that's 3 points.
Should we look up Nicaraguan rugby?
Yeah, let's start one, dude. If they don't have one, let's start one.
But you don't.
Dude,
you didn't even know you were
what's
Nicaraguan
funny?
until today.
Nicaragua has never won an Olympic medal.
Yeah, because they've never been able to qualify ever. Not even for the FIFA World
Have you ever
Cup.
seen that picture of like the El Salvadorian women's basketball team versus like the USA women's basketball team?
Here we go. Rugby Sevens, Nicaragua.
Hey, my people.
Here we go. All right, let's see the kids. This is from 2019.
This is some like Spanish textbook passive forward.
Here we go with the family. All right, this is getting a little weird. This is not rugby.
This is like some charity
This
trip.
is a charity rugby team. Dude.
Hey, there's my mom.
There you go.
This is where she grew up, dude.
All right, I think we should. Let's see.
We should move there.
Oh man. There you
That'd be-
go. There you go, Armon. You got some Nicaraguan rugby.
Hey, I was watching what's that movie, Apocalypto?
There you go. There's the team. They're not really playing.
That's kind of sick though, to go on a trip like that.
All right, let's go back. All right, here we go. This looks like the team right here. Don't tell me there's more charity.
You're watching some.
Oh no! All right, here we go. Oh, these guys. These guys are good. These guys are not clocking into each other.
What are you watching, dude?
You said you wanted to start the team. This looks like someone.
This is like some church like charity trip. What do you mean some team? What is this?
That looked like pretty real rugby Nicaraguan
Dude,
guys.
Nicaragua, unfortunately.
Oh, right here. These guys.
Mexico. When I went to Puerto Vallarta, I met a friend on the beach, and he was like a 17-year-old.
And
He plays rugby. Yeah, he drives Grand Prix too. Like he's some rich ass kid.
And he was just walking around the beach, and he's like, "Oh, you play rugby?"
Yeah, I was wearing a shirt, and I had the ball with me. And he was like, "Oh!" Like he started. Dude, I guess.
Oh wait, hold on. Tell me about this. Hold on. Tell me about this guy.
What's his name? I saw him on Instagram.
Can you hit him up right now?
Dude, that's weird, dude. I made a lot of friends out there.
Nah, dude, do it. I mean, come on.
Dude, but
Just be like, hey, FaceTime, what's up, rugby?
he doesn't know English that well.
That's cool.
Dude, but
I know Spanish, so that's
yeah, I
cool.
mean,
I can communicate.
you've been there.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys are still friends, he
It was a
follows
shame
you.
you weren't there that time though.
Well, if he's like,
He likes my pictures still.
he's like, Armon? Oh.
You don't know who I am. So I was at the beach, right, and we were chilling.
Wait. So we could hit this guy up and he'd be like, hello, Armon?
If we went, no, because he was on vacation. Everyone there was on vacation. I don't think he lived there.
So he's like, what, from America or what?
No, he's Mexico. He's a Mexican.
So just hit him up. Be like, hey, what's up, way?
Stop.
Come on, man.
Dude, I've only met him like a handful of times.
So okay, go ahead. Sorry.
This guy, he's a kid, man. He's a young boy, probably like 16, probably a little older now.
Well, you met him, all right.
And
how old were you? How old were you?
2018, so it's like 23. So I had my Rugby World Cup shirt on. I had the ball. Had Big Hunt. Had Bella.
My godson. Okay.
Yeah,
my cousin.
We were just throwing the ball, loafing in the beach.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
my cousin we're going to have on the podcast later.
Yeah. On the Hunt, 31. And
Shout
then
out to Bella and Ophelia.
He just comes, he's just like, hey, you play rugby? And he said, like, he had really broken English. He's like, hey, you play rugby? I'm like, yeah.
Mm.
He's like, oh, I play. But, like, dude didn't know that much English. He was just tossing the ball when we were running. Just, like, really skinny, like, 14-year-old Mexican, or 16-year-old Mexican boy. He's like, I played in high school, and he's like, we were talking, he's like, yeah. I was like, what other sports do you like? I'm like, well, I played football back in the day. He's like, oh, cool, football's cool. He's like, I don't play it. He's like, oh, yeah, I also race Grand Prix. This guy's posting pictures of him, like, in a race car, dude. I'm like, that's kind of sick.
Dude, what happens if he's, like, super duper famous? He's like, hey, Armon!
I don't know, dude.
Hey, man, come to my mansion!
Then he plays, like, polo. I'm like, well, yeah. He's like, do you play that? I'm like, yeah, I do for sure. I go Grand Prix.
I get on the horsey. And
my fat ass gets on the horse and hits the fucking ball. And then the horse fucking has to get shot because I broke its back after. Are you kidding? Imagine me in the Grand Prix suit getting that little ass car, dude. Just hitting 200 on a
what's a Grand Prix? Like a go-kart? Like a Mario Kart?
No. Like the ones where you go straight.
Straight?
No, not a go-kart. Not a go-kart. No, I'm sorry. Not a
like a dragster.
He's like a dragster, dude.
Oh,
like a race car driver.
Like a dragster off the line, right?
Dude.
Right, I got a Google right here, bro.
No, I gotta show you his Instagram.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude, hit this dude up, man.
I'm not gonna hit him up, though.
Why not?
I forgot his name.
Be like, Armon.
He likes all my photos. Dude.
He likes all your photos?
Yeah. He's my homeboy.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. Hit him up if he's hella chill.
If we're in Puerto Vallarta, I'll hit him up.
Dude, why not right now? Like, right now.
What am I gonna say to
him? He's, like, probably just getting off of work right now.
No, it's later there.
No, it's not full.
Yeah, it is. It's like 2 a.m. there. Isn't it?
No, man.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, I got this on the world clock on my phone.
Look it up.
All right, I'm going to look it up. Hey, Siri. Oh, man.
Can't find him, dude. Believe me. Imagine I just blow this guy on here. And
it's 2:32 a.m. Yeah, dude.
You.
Hit him up, man.
What's a Friday?
Hey, bro, what's up? He's like, hey! He's like at the club.
He's a little boy. He doesn't go to no club. He's like a little rich kid.
Well, dude, what are you talking about? Rich people love going to clubs.
Yeah, but he's a young kid, though. He's like Emerson's age.
What are you talking about?
I guess people at Emerson's age go to clubs, though.
You said you met him in 2018?
Yeah, I met him on the beach.
Oh, so he was 16. Oh, so he's like 18.
I don't know. He's something like that.
Like 18, 20 years old, probably.
I think I'm just too tight to...
Maybe you're thinking about somebody else on your Instagram.
No, he is. I just don't know his name. And I can't... I'm looking at all my following list. I can't find him. Maybe
all right.
Maybe he hates me.
All right. So keep looking for him, that guy. So we were talking about earlier, so... If we can name... all the...
Oh, my boy, I found him.
Okay, let's look. You found the guy? He's doing polo?
Dude. He, like, races, like...
Dang, that guy's, like, racing.
Yeah, dude.
Whoa!
He does like that. He does like I think that's him. My boy Michael. Shout out Michael, dude.
Shout out to Michael Oreno, 97.
Yeah, dude.
Playing rugby right now. He's about to kill it, dude.
That guy look like.
That guy look like he's about to.
Yeah, so they do play rugby in Mexico, dude.
Shit, run through a crack through the door. That guy's so skinny.
Too bad we never went to.
That guy needs to eat some meat. So that guy eats.
Yeah, it was weird, like watching him and me throw the rugby ball play together and doing stuff. Because like I'm just a big man. He's just such like a skinny little.
You probably look like the bread and the cheese.
Yeah.
You know, you guys probably look like the ham and the hot.
He was so skinny compared to me. I was so big. I was lifting hella too back then. Yeah, I knew that trip was coming.
You probably look like Arnold Schwarzenegger next to Pee Wee Herman.
I was lifting so much for that trip. I was going to the gym every day. I'm like, I'm gonna get big for this trip.
And then what happened?
I gained a lot. COVID happened. I can't blame it all on COVID, can I?
You said this was in 2018.
Yeah, I was ripped back then.
What do you mean COVID happened?
I'm talking. I'm not ripped anymore.
Oh, I meant what happened at the beach.
Oh, we just played some rugby, like 2 chaps.
This is.
And then I would come out and I'd see him like the next, because you know when you're there, we hang out there the whole day. I'll see him like the next day there, and we do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just got made homies, dude.
So you're telling me that you got super duper ripped to go play with another young kid like
No. When I was there, I didn't lift. Dude, we gotta go there, dude. I heard you went there with Tito a long time ago. Kind of jelly.
Oh yeah, man. Let's go back to talking about my uncle, or our uncle, excuse me. Ching about Tito. Shout out to Humberto, not
Humberto, dude.
Humberto Lima. He works at. He would like freak out. He would like shit his pants. He was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna fucking kill you, bro."
Just beep it out. Beep. Dude, he would kill you, dude.
He was fucking.
If someone listens to this, probably thinks he's just working in drugs or something. They can't say where you work, so it must be super secret.
Okay, so when I went with him, it was really awesome. When I went, okay, so our uncle,
He's so paranoid.
Our uncle is basically a dude that's about 5'11". He's shaped like.
He's shorter than me?
Yeah. He's taller than you?
I don't know. He's like my height. No, I'm taller than him. Because we played football. I remember Randy Mossing him, dude, or freaking like Gronkowski him, dude.
You basically just like slap the fucking sun out of his face.
Dude, he just tossed me the ball. I'm like bloop like Odell Beckham.
Odell Beckham his ass.
You can't wait for tomorrow, dude. If basketball or football, I'm ready.
I have to say, Armon, you are the worst athlete in the family. You literally have no competitive edge on me. If we had any competition right now, I would destroy you.
It's crazy how he says this while he's probably like 0 for his last 20 matches against me in basketball or football. I can't even think of a time where you beat me.
No.
I think every time we play and meet up, I kill you in football or kill you in basketball.
How much beer do you got right now?
A lot.
Okay.
You probably can't drink me.
No, match up to me and we'll chug it. Who finishes it?
You.
What?
I'm not good at chugging.
Oh, come on, man. Okay, what's another competition?
I don't know, dude.
Let's see, you can hold the lighter the most and just over our hands.
Probably beat you in push-ups.
Most push-ups right now?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Is that a joke?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to do it. Probably do a good 12 and throw up.
Oh my god.
A solid 12.
Oh man.
I can't do push-ups anymore, low-key. It hurts my shoulder too much.
Hurts the ice maker?
Yeah, I got my shoulder messed up in rugby last year.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Ever since it hurts. It's like, I'll do bench, and I'll just do one plate on each side, and it'll feel light, and I could do it, but it's just like, odd. It's, Like, it's just kind of like, I feel like an MLB pitcher that like.
Have you ever gone to the gym during COVID?
Oh yeah, I go all the time.
How do you like it?
It's hard working off a mask, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh man, what kind of mask do you wear?
I like the one I wore today, just a white one. I mean, I wear a medical one if I have to. But okay, but here's the thing: is the dilemma. I have this long beard, right?
Dude, that thing don't fit.
Exactly, and it's not like okay, I get it perfectly lined up. You know, strangers can't see it. Like I mean, like I go somewhere, I have a mask on. So what's the point of having a beard? I'm thinking about just going clean shaven because it's like. I have this hair on my face, but I gotta wear a little stupid little mask on my big face. That only covers my mouth. Like, I have a big face.
Well, technically, that doesn't even help. You'll breathe in the COVID.
I'm saying I have a big head, and you put a little mask on my face, and then my beard just makes my head look like another 4 inches. I look like a lion, dude, with a little mask. It's just, I look stupid. That's why I'm gonna shave it, dude. I don't know, dude. I have a big face.
I don't know, dude. I have a big face.
Big face.
You know, man, I think if you feel like that, I think how long have you rocked the beard?
A long time. Usually I shave it and then like grow it back out.
Alright, here we go. You ready?
Can't chug. You know what? I'll beat you at shotgun you a beer. You know what that is?
Dude, it's basically like chugging. Come on.
It's a can.
I know, but it's kind of the same thing.
When we ever have that one-on-one baseball game, that was so hyped and it died.
We should have a drum off.
Let's do it.
You want to have a drum off?
Yeah.
I'm going to plug it in right now, bro. That's how we're going to end this thing today.
Could I plug my like AirPods in as like a metronome?
No, bro.
Or hear a song?
No.
Let me see. Let me check on them.
No. We're in the moment, bro. We can't leave. We're in the Matrix, man. You're fucked.
You still have this?
Hell yeah, man.
Is this like old school?
Old school? What do you mean? What is that?
Like, is this from like...
Yeah, this is from
Like
from
1990.
Back to the Future.
Dude, because you like... I remember you had some old shit, dude. In your little, well, I guess Aramis's closet now. You get some old, like, just stuff from Back to the Future in there. You have drumsticks?
Oh, wait. Where those drumsticks at, bro?
Or the guy bongo this shit. Like you're at Jimmy Buffett concert.
That's not cool.
You like Jimmy Buffett? Oh, you do. Drum your butt off. You know, dude, I always like thought about making my own music.
We should make music together.
Do like a kind of like a mixture of genres.
What would you make?
I wouldn't restrict myself to a genre. I'd try to make whatever I feel.
All right, here we go, guys. We're about to drum off.
This thing doesn't even work. Oh, it's so weird.
Here, choose your setting. We're gonna see. Hold on. Okay, everybody, we're gonna finish off the podcast today with trying to do who can do the best drum off. So please, we are about to. You want to go first? You want me to go first? I think
I need to warm up a little bit. You know, I got some hi-hats and stuff.
you got hit some hi-hats.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me finish my introduction. We're gonna. Hold on. Okay, yeah, it's starting to. No, you gotta. All right, welcome, guys. We're about to do a drum off between Armon and William for the Just Call It podcast for episode 8. So please, we're gonna show you who's the best drummer. So please leave a comment. Who's the best drummer? Who is the best drummer between the best? We want to hear what you guys want to say, and we'll come back with some more drum skills, or tell us we sucked. And come on the podcast and show us who's the best drummer. All right, Armand needs to practice his drum hats, his hi-hats, his hits, his slaps.
It's gonna sound pretty groovy, fellas.
And ladies. Warm up.
Alright, you wanna warm up?
Alright.
Oh, that's pretty good, huh?
Yeah, that wasn't bad. Not gonna lie.
I'm like,
Alright, here we go. Yeah, go Armand.
I'm like Ringo Starr.
That was really good, man. Good practicing. Here we go. Practice my joint. course you would spill beer. Of all people. No, don't take off your
My beer. I didn't spill. The beer overflowed.
Oh.
I probably slammed it too hard. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I can take out my shirt. It's all good. You got toilet paper. That's kind of good. Don't tell Jackie. She's gonna hate me.
Jackie does not know that.
Party for everybody. I feel like if I'd be scared to spill beer at my mom's house, you know?
Hold on, guys. We're not. Gotta get warmed up.
So we're oh.
Alright.
Sounds like some Need for Speed kind of stuff right there. So we're just gonna drum off right now.
For speed?
You know Need for Speed?
Alright, here we go.
Hey,
are you ready to go?
Before I start, have you heard that new Vin Diesel song?
No.
Slaps.
Okay.
You have to listen to it. It's a really good song. But let's go. What drum set are we doing that? Shout out Vin Diesel, everybody.
Shout out to Vin Diesel. Okay, here we go. Best drummer contest. Oh shit. Armon's about to go.
No, we gotta go. We're gonna go standard, fellas.
You tell me when you start, you tell me when you stop, okay?
Are you ready?
You can even do like an intro, everything.
Okay. Alright. Thank you, everybody. I call that A Enigma's Journey.
Damn. Tough words from a man who just drummed his butt off right now.
What do you think about that?
I think that was pretty good. I think you had a really solid intro.
I kind of messed up a little bit.
Not gonna lie. You got really good in the middle.
What about that drum solo at the end?
I think that drum solo was not bad. Not bad at all. I'm gonna try to make you look really good. But my intention is to beat you, okay, Armon?
No, kill me. I want to be slaughtered like a piglet.
Okay.
Slaughter me.
Okay. This is my drum set. So
Home field advantage.
Okay, I'll go same, like, traditional, right? The traditional.
Not bad. That's kind of like a. You know that band Rush?
Was it like Rush?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
I was trying to be like more like Van Gogh, you know? Trying to be like more like
a painter.
like more Jesus, you know? More like be like.
You know what?
More like-
you know what?
like-
This only thing this needs is like a bass drum.
You know, I do have a bass drum kit. I didn't add it.
No, that's all you have to add it.
Why not?
You want to? Let's do it.
Where you trying to? I mean, we could get more intricately involved.
I feel like
because
because
it has the hi-hat control.
Oh, it has hi hat with it.
Yeah.
Hey, this is okay. That was round one.
Okay.
You're about to listen to round two.
Okay.
That was just a warm up round.
Okay.
You didn't tell me about this.
Okay, so we gotta set it up in a particular fashion because you gotta set up like this. I think we're gonna need more. Plenty of
Alright. Oh, I got my back racked. I'm ready.
Yeah, we can go check on them. Honestly, I can edit the podcast, but
I gotta get them. I gotta get a hi hat drum solo in.
oh yeah.
Why still talking?
You think they're having
These guys.
Ooh.
Okay, so the hi-hat would be on this side,
You have to flip it.
and then
Yeah. Wow, this is like a real drum set.
no, dude, I have fun with that thing. I think it's good. That's why I think it's broken. You can actually program it to do double
bass?
double.
Like Ride Metallica? Yeah, what's a good set, dude? What's a good number?
Oh, there's tons. Go try whatever. Just start hitting them though.
Well, what's a slapper? You know what? Let's go with my favorite number. Oh, there's only 50.
What are you doing, man?
Okay. Ooh, let's go do this.
Armon dropping out on the drum set.
Oh my god. It's just like
Your first beat was good. Do it.
I
Keep the beat.
I'm trying to add a hi hat, but I never really use a hi hat.
Keep it like soft. Don't go crazy.
I think of a song. All right, this is it. at this, dude. I think you might be better than me.
Just go slower. Right. Do the beat. You have good beat, but you just gotta go slower.
Oh, I know what's what.
Go more smooth. Keep that beat that you're doing.
I'm trying to play. Like I'm Nick Cannon. I'm trying to play Run to the Hills, you know that song? Wow. It's like the only me I really know.
Let's try just try like a with a little more.
I'm trying to play like a rock band, but
Try-
I'm like I can't see the notes.
Try to play with the little boy. There's no notes on this shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Try with a little bit more bass. Yeah, you got a bit more. So go.
I feel like I get a good rhythm, then I lose it.
No, well, just practice something like. Mine is not. It's actually not even good timing, on my right hand, and then but the only thing is makes me up for is my left hand's really going on the bam on the snare, and my drum foot is not that bad on the timing. So
I feel like my hands are on the right.
Go.
Like
just try to go. Just try to rhythm it. Just trying to. This is the only problem. There's rhythming it this way. You can also do this like.
I'll do a little Ringo Starr action.
It's actually because this thing is the snare is supposed to be right here, and then my snare hat is supposed to be like bam right here. So it's going, and then it's actually, but it actually makes sense when it goes. Because it'd be like snare here, dun 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 dun.
Our drum set's right here, the hi-hat.
Yeah, exactly. So. So go 1, 2, 3. You gotta spit a beat on that shit. You gotta spit a beat on that and be like, go with. All right, so should we roll? What do you want to do?
It's up to you.
Well, I'm trying to see what you got on this beat. All right, let's close up the podcast today. Thank you very much for coming. It was a very fun night chilling with my cousin.
Freeze.
He says peace. Any last words for Armon? Any shout outs?
Shout out Christina Applegate.
Okay. He gives a shout out to Christina Applegate. What the fuck? Thank you for coming to the Just Call It Podcast, episode 8. Peace, everybody. Have a good night. Stay safe.